Welcome back. We're in the double digits. Welcome back to episode 10. The World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria Classic Night Elf Hunter Leveling Journey. We've officially hit double digits, and today we're going to continue through Duskwood, keeping Dungeon Finder running, working on the Hunter grind, and talking about momentum. So, this applies to WoW, investing in real life. At this point, the journey's starting to feel real. So let's begin. So last episode we did some questing in Duskwood. We jumped back into Wailing Caverns through Dungeon Finder. Just kept on stacking XP, mix of quests, dungeon runs, and whatnot. So I want to just instantly queue here. And then I really want to start leveling up leatherworking. So we have a ton of light leather. Tons and tons. This is 5, and this is 3. Okay, perfect.
Well met.
So we'll start with 10. We're just going to keep on leveling leatherworking here. So far, so good. And it's still orange, perfect. So we're going to buy another 10. Can't wait. So the oranges were guaranteed a level here, and typically it alters every 5. Sometimes it could be less, sometimes it could be more. I'm just gonna keep on doing this until it becomes yellow, and then we'll reassess. Lucky for us, we have a ton and ton of light leather, thanks to our previous journeys. Okay, so now it's yellow.
Farewell.
Anything.
Hey there.
So we did. So we really just want available here. So light hide, leather. So bang for our buck here. It still seems as though the light leather is the best. This yellow one, I mean.
Be careful.
Can I help you?
So we're moving along. It's so far hasn't been very bad.
Inventory is full.
And I have a full inventory. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so these give a little agility bonus. We don't really need those. Just gonna try to keep the inventory as clean as possible. So now we're gonna buy, let's do about 16, would be my guess. And we keep on using this light leather, keep on getting levels. We got really lucky. I think we leveled every time there. So we'll do 14. If we can get to 100, that's perfect. I think we should be able to. I think we got plenty of mats. Mats being materials. That was our first non-yellow level, so doing good. If we get to 100, I'll probably stop there. I think that's fine, yeah.
Have a good one.
Spot. So we got a few levels here, so that helps. That helps a ton. And really can't get better with the timing. So we're now going to head into a dungeon, hopefully. And we are now in the Stormwind Stockade. So we are a super low level for this. Wow. I was not expecting to do the stockades this early.
What can I do for you? Safe
So
travel.
these stockades is you need a minimum of level 20 just to get in. I'll take it.
You need something?
So we can get some good levels. Just gonna talk to these guys, get the quests.
Go with honor, friend.
This is awesome, actually. So we're in a good spot. guess they're not too high, but they're gonna. As you progress through this dungeon, particularly, the levels do get a little higher. Maybe you can get lucky here. Obviously, no skinning. I don't think. I think they're all either humans or humanoids. Got an orange boss here. Oh boy. So we're gonna try to just disengage here. I think it's just a really weak druid. Just seems to be that he's dying. Pretty brutal. So obviously kind of our first hookup here. Not a big deal, as we're probably going to get a level, I assume, at least here. He's got a lot of health. I don't know what the deal is, though. Ah, I didn't see that. It's a nice little part of the field.
I don't have a target.
So who knows? Could just be the healer being really weak. Could be just his first time going through this Pandoria. I mean, this is only my second, so.
Can't attack that.
528. Moving up in the world. Ooh. Decent upgrade. Nothing crazy, but decent upgrade. Take any small, I mean, even if it's just for agility over critical strike, it's always good. It's always good to have upgraded gear, even if it's small. Probably just a new druid. He seems like he's getting a little better. He's kind of all over the place. I don't know why he's healing. But with that, now we're at 23. Moving along. It'll be good because at least the bosses won't be orange. So as far as just hitting the boss itself, we'll have a higher chance. Doing for health for these guys? So 17,000, so still nothing crazy.
I can't do that.
Don't need that. We already have 2 quests done. I'm gonna keep my. So I think for the boss fights, we're gonna have the pet tank. If there's obviously multiple adds, we'll reassess. But we're in a dungeon with a level 30. I mean, this is pretty crazy. But I'll take it. Doesn't seem like we're getting any lag on the videos. So far, so good. I think that problem might be behind us, but we'll see. I'm not sure if we hit a 500. I think we did actually just hit a 500. So getting up there in the max hit too, which is great. brutal being low up there. It's probably great mobs at this point. But it helps, especially as a warlock. A ton of damage. Warlocks are, as on my warrior, are a legitimate problem to fight. They're just lots of health, tanky pets, damage over time. They can outlast me. Which is not the easiest thing to do against the warrior if you're a lock, but it's still a challenge. There's another 500. Pretty straightforward dungeon, pretty fast. I think it's just those 3 bosses. If I have that right, yeah. Let's do this. Counter shot. It's good to know. I'll keep counter shot on. So far, it's really just spamming steady and arcane shot. So this might be agility here. Oh, this is it. This is a need. This is a need for a lot of reasons.
King's honor, friend.
And we get our first... Oh, we can get ahead? Alright. I don't think we have any BOA heads. We got a ton of gear just now. Nice addition. Next level we will be getting aspect of the cheetah, so it'll be good for kind of just running around in dungeons and just seeing what we can do. So
Hey there. See you later.
Hello. How are you?
okay. So with that, we're gonna head out. So we are now going to be back in Stormwind. So quick little Stormwind Stockades, right actually in the same town we're in. You know, I want the rest of the video, I will queue just in case, just to give myself the option. But I do want to kind of focus on
How are you?
questing if I can. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. Hold on to those. There's really not much of a need anymore, though. I might get rid of that. I don't even know what this is for.
Have a good
We'll
one.
just see.
What can
I'm
I
just
do
gonna
for
get
you?
rid of it. So we still have leather. So I'm gonna sell this belt. So we're still moving along. I'm gonna probably sell this as well. I don't think we need that. Not a twink or anything. So
See you around.
okay, so we're at 100 leatherworking. I don't really need any of this yet. So we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna head back over to Duskwood. We do have the mount. Spotted Frost Saber. So let's see. Over here. We're going to head back over here. Keep on moving. So yeah, I mean, you know, we really want to try to keep multiple sources for building XP. We really don't want to rely on one thing too much. I mean, if there is one thing to rely on, it's not even worth it. We should just do questing, dungeon finder, keep it moving. We do have decent gear at this point. We actually do genuinely have pretty good gear, especially for our level. Almost at 1500 health. So we're gonna head over to Duskwood. Where's the griffin? That's there.
Need help?
So we're gonna head back over to Duskwood.
For the Alliance.
Raven Hill, kill some black bears. Keep the skinning grind going on. Now we have a little bit. We have got 75 levels here, so we got plenty of time. And we're already up to Master of Anatomy 2, so that's going to increase our critical strike rating by 6. And if you see, at the lower levels, just 26 increases, so every 7 in 100 shots, including auto shots, arcane, and actual abilities, we're going to get a crit, which is typically double the damage. So just even having 20 helps. So I mean, that alone, 6 is about, I don't know, 2%. So it's decent. It's definitely gonna help. 2+%. So we're gonna keep moving. It wasn't that long ago we were fighting these level mobs. Kind of heading over to Westfall real quick. Good thing is by staying close to zones and not traveling too far, we're kind of able to get around pretty fast. So this episode is kind of the main topic is momentum. So, you know, I see it all the time with people going to the gym. Like if you're kind of going, you know, when you really feel like you want to go, or, you know, when you feel good, it's really hard to build momentum to say after 2 days of not going, just like, hey, I'm going to go back again. Obviously everyone's a little different, but you know, just being able to have a plan, have a routine. I personally go to the gym every day I can. Not really bragging or anything. It's just easier to go because I know the next day it'll be like, hey, well, I'm just gonna go back to the gym tomorrow, and like I don't want to go 100% at the gym because I know I gotta rest and recoup and do it again tomorrow. So there's definitely a little bit of an aspect of that where you want to just keep that in mind as you progress, where it's not just about going once in a while and whatnot. I mean, if you can build in your routine, you build a lot of momentum, and fitness helps so much because, especially if you're younger, you have no idea how much it helps just being mobile, being agile, being strong, stretching a little bit at the gym maybe once or twice a week. Like, if you're able to incorporate those into a routine, you're gonna build so much momentum. You know, it's really just showing up and just stacking small wins. That's really the name of the game. What's that? Spooky. So, you know, the first few episodes we were really just kind of getting started, laying the groundwork, figuring out all the software that we're using to record the videos, thumbnails, uploading, commentary. Now that we're in episode 10, we're really starting to buy in here. We're starting to see the development. So it's funny, like in WoW, like a character does not feel strong right away. There's really not a lot of abilities. You're kind of very limited. But whether it's fitness, whether it's investing, learning a skill, even changing a career, none of it is going to really happen overnight, nor does it have to. But if you just really keep showing up, keep being disciplined, and keep having good attitude, it's really going to start paying off, and you'll see those dividends. So, you know, it all will start to connect as we keep progressing. I don't know how to do that yet, but luckily, single mobs, we're not going to have any problems. Hunter's arguably one of the better, if not the best class, but one of the better classes. Kind of kiting, keeping moving, and soloing single mobs, absolutely, especially with the pet. And keep leveling skinning, so we're doing a good job. Definitely don't need all these abilities. Start cleaning up.
I need a target.
I don't think so. We do have a healer and we have 2 DPSs, so it might even be that Night Elf Druid requeuing up again. Hopefully, if he gets kind of a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on, you know, it'll improve. And put this over here. But obviously, the lower level guys, you know, it's a little difficult, and not for nothing, I'm very, very, very blessed to put VOA on this account. It's made it very seamless. It's not crazy. Obviously, we can't solo a dungeon. We tried to do that. Ooh, nice little challenge. Speaking of challenges, so here's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna try to solo this guy. So still not too difficult. Gotta watch out for my cat.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
So not so bad, and we do get a blue girdle, just stamina. I also get a green cape. So I'll take the XP any way I can get it. I don't see any more bears. I've gotten somewhat moderate luck on the black bear brains, but it's a perfect quest for us for skinning. And we keep moving along. So we're at 159. So
I can't do
two bears.
That's not.
Luckily, we can hit 546s.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range. That's that.
And then we can just empty out our focus.
Target.
Good to know we can do that. Keep moving. Pretty fast respawn rate. Skin this guy. It's always funny, like when you're watching videos as opposed to making them. Like even missing that bear, that would kind of give me, I don't know, a little bit of it not being satisfying, and then, you know, and you're thinking about it the whole time, and you're like, should I leave a comment and this and that, but we found it. So the respawn rate isn't crazy. Here's another black bear.
I need to get closer. So we need one more. I
So
don't have a
maybe
target.
1-2 bears max. Okay. We're gonna go back, turn this quest in, and then we're gonna see where the road takes us. So, we're starting to accumulate items. We want that here. Get another bear for good measure. 575, wow. So we're in a good place with our professions. I know obviously there's cooking and first
Good day
aid.
to you.
I'm gonna hold
Hello.
on to the cloth for a little bit till we get a little bit of break in time. I'm gonna get this ring. Just give me our first
Safe
ring on
travel.
the account. And it looks like we're still too low level for the next quest. That is crazy to me. But we are 125 XP away. So we're gonna go just make a quick little run here. Just
Too far away.
destroy this mob real quick. Should be good. We do get a huge upgrade, which is multi-shot now, so that is going to help immensely in our
We've been walled
journey.
up for far too long.
Bless you, bless me. It's funny. So used to sneezing. Oh, Nomer again. Okay, so we got some dungeons coming on. So it looks like I'm back. So this is Stranglethorn Vale. So I think this is a great segue into getting into Stranglethorn Vale. Looks like that is the next place we are gonna go. So we're gonna set up a little bit here. Even the level 23s are green skilling. So I'm just going to stack up some of this material. And if I see him in the gold one, I'm gonna go completely out of my way, but I'll just go for this guy. So our BOA is leveling up. Like, just for example, our bow's already giving us 8 agility, 8 hit, 12 stamina on that. And okay. So this might be interesting here. So we are a low level for some dungeons and a really high level for others. So I'm kind of right there. And we will be doing Shadowfang Keep. So let's just take a look at our... So we got an 18, we got a 19, we got a 19 and a 21. So I'm by far the highest level. So we did get a little unlucky on the draw. Had we gotten Gnomergan, it would have been great. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing. So, luckily, being a higher level, it'll make it a little bit more seamless. So as we kind of exit out of Duskwood, I mean, it was kind of a decent quest line. I'm sure we didn't get all the quests in Duskwood, obviously. It was a little bit just kind of explore the area. I haven't been there, and I don't even know if I've ever actually truly even quested there at a level that was like, I think I've done it for a rep before, maybe, but really, it was just a good segue to getting into a higher level area, and it kind of worked out because the next area is right here. Just keep on moving. Keep on going. So this guy is gonna take us for all. So that's gonna be our first interrupted spot. Really, as long as no one dies, I don't care if I have 1 health. So we gotta talk to this guy, I believe.
What's your story? You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
So I don't think we're gonna get all the way to 25 in this episode, at least in this dungeon. But we're making good progress, absolutely. We got very lucky with some back-to-back queues. We're moving along. We're doing very well. We're doing very well. I mean, it's great to be able to go make the video, take about an hour break, and then head back in, which is what I've been doing a lot of the times. You'll start to see the videos are going to be a little bit more spaced out. The first few are kind of just testing, working, kind of getting the mechanics of the video making. It looks like our video play is pretty good. If you guys have any recommendations on what to do, just let me know. We're just gonna keep on moving though. Keep on chugging along. Got some green mods here. We're gonna try our first multi-shot. Seems like that requires a lot of energy, so it's 40 energy. Okay, good to know. Does do a lot of damage. So the name of the game, you're gonna see this as we get further in, is line of sight with hunters. So as we keep on moving, we're gonna start to really see why the hunter is as good as has a decent skill cap. It's probably below average as far as most classes, but at the end of the day, I've seen some hunters and battlegrounds just absolutely great. And a lot of it is because they also have kill shot like warriors. Might even be called kill shot, but I think we get it around 40, but it's gonna be very, very good. Very good for us.
I don't have a target.
So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be good. Keep on moving. So I think if you have that gray aspect after when you're casting a spell, like let's just see. So I don't know if that did anything. But it becomes a little difficult to kill right now it's difficult to kill enemies that have low health, because the thing about it is you're waiting for the DPS as the arrow is going towards the enemy, as opposed to like say the warrior that I've been playing. A lot of that is instant because I'm right there. You just swing a sword and you keep going, but a little bit of adjustment, but the gameplay is relatively similar. So. Need a weapon in this day and age. It would have been great to have the Arcanite Reaper, just this little bit of extra boost, but so we do have a monk, which is pretty interesting. Monks are an intriguing character. Every time in PvP, monks are truthfully either dominating or they're I guess the other ones I've seen are just under-geared. It's a good class for PvP and PvE. Still moving along. Obviously, these guys are a lot lower level, so it's just not too difficult. I really just want the pet to attack whatever I attack. I'm sure there's a setting for that. I can't be the first person to think of that. I think that's probably it, would be my guess. Sounds right.
I need a target.
Yeah. So, perfect. Figured it out. I need that. So I would say if I'm solely focusing on just questing, I probably want a more tankier pet, especially as we kind of move into the 30s. But right now, I think we're in a good spot. I think we're just gonna keep. Oh, leather working? Oh, Taylor. We're gonna keep rolling through with our friend Kat. Doing well. We're doing very well. So we did get about so far a third of a level around. We'll probably get around halfway by the end of this dungeon. We're almost there. This video might be a little longer. Let me know about the video lengths. I really can support up to long videos, short videos, whatever. I can make them more cutscenes-esque. But I thought you'd want to see all these kind of as they progress. Hopefully we get this piece of gear. So we got the bracers. I think now we're all blue. We're all blue. We get a green ring. Just waiting for this to raise, and then we're going to get into the second to last room of this dungeon. And we did get aspect of the cheetah, actually. Now I think about it. Okay, it's already right there. The beauty of being able to walk and do damage is incredible. I'm just gonna need on this because we don't have a ring. They don't take it the wrong way. Anything I can get, especially stamina, helps. So we're starting to get pretty geared out. We're really just outside missing one trinket, which we're gonna have to wait, and a necklace. Doing well. Bullets used to be actually legitimately overpowered. That should be it. So another dungeon down. So we are going to see what the deal is with this. Actually, I am a low level. Yeah, figured. So, you know, we'll kind of end it here. Just talk a little bit about what I wanted to talk about. Investing's not about one perfect move. It's building good habits over time. Again, momentum, saving consistently, investing consistently, avoiding bad decisions, and letting time just do the work is going to give you that momentum. You know, in WoW, you don't get stronger from one quest. You become stronger because of all the components, the quest, the gears, the abilities, the professions, the XP, it all stacks. In investing, it's similar. Your progress can come from earning money, saving money, investing money, learning more, staying patient. None of these feel massive by themselves, but they do create momentum. The goal is not to get rich overnight. It's to build a system that'll get you rich. And it's going to keep, ideally, and if you do it right, it'll keep moving even when things feel slow. So, kind of to wrap up, we're halfway through 25. We're doing very well. Next episode, we're going to be focused on Stranglethorn Vale, and with that, that's gonna wrap it up, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys.